So I'm Christopher Cairo, and I am the current mentor for the community drumming group here at Georgia College. The Georgia College Community Drumming Group Facilitators exist to encourage, engage, and involve all participants. Facilitators make themselves available to build participants up and allow them to be in the moment, know that they're fully accepted, and free to explore in an environment without judgment, manipulation, or analysis. The community drumming group was originally formed shortly after the 9/11 attacks on September 11, 2001 to help community members and students deal with their emotions and deal with their reactions and feelings about the event. The program was formed by the music therapy program and Department of Psychology as just a drum circle to begin with. Then the music therapy department continued the group, which has evolved to be the longest running and largest CDG outside of Atlanta. The group is here to help people socialize, break through social anxiety, explore multicultural learning, and even help increase brain function, all through drumming activities. The activities may evolve organically during the session, but as in any clinical group, we must always have activity plans with a task analysis and complete session plans. The CDG's version of the session plan is most important because it has the task analysis rolled into it, and it helps the facilitators know who is leading the activity and how they can help reinforce or back up the leader. So knowing the session plan in advance helps support the flow of the session. It helps support the facilitator and keeps the participants focused on the activity. Just like any session, there is a time that marks the startup and final closing. So the startup is just a welcome session. It's for sign-in and documentation, inviting participants to choose instruments and play along with pre-recorded music or just jam depending on the vibe of the day. The relaxation and focus protocol comes next, and it helps refocus participants away from the day's activities and toward drumming activities. It should really last no longer than 5 minutes and focus on relaxation, breathing, and light drumming. Then we move into the main activities, and it's always best to plan too many activities because you never really know how the session is going to run. You might need more, or you might need to switch really fast. Then the closing is both an opportunity to recap in the session, check in socially, find out what people plan on doing next, and get a feeling of what participants enjoyed. So you can plan more activities the same way or know what you might want to change up. Now, the participants can help clean up, but facilitators really need to be the final check in disinfecting all of the percussion instrument. Right now, COVID-19 is still going on. Hopefully it's stopped by the time you watch this, but we've found that depending on any of the participants, especially community members, in cleaning things will get missed sometime. So we want to just make sure that we're following protocols, doing things right, and properly cleaning the instruments. Now, with activities, you may see that the direction of the activity needs to change to better suit the participants at the time, and that's part of how it might organically evolve during a session. But you can take that knowledge and use it to redevelop the activity or develop alternate activities. Never ever scrap one of your activities just because it doesn't work the first time. It really doesn't matter, figure out how you can improve it and try again, Perhaps try it with friends or during a small group session or just with some of the other co-facilitators, but always strive to improve no matter what. The CDG is like no other practicum group in the music therapy program here. The school does not provide guaranteed attendance throughout the year. It's not like the LEC or a public school or an elder care facility where you know that somebody's going to be there in attendance. We have to find our own participants, set up our own events, and market them to the school and the community. And we need to track the feasibility of continuing or expanding the group, and we collect data to support the group for our classes and help get new equipment and supplies. We maintain records of music therapy and non-music therapy attendees to help maintain contact information and maintain proof that the participants are signing the waiver and consent forms each session. We advertise and promote the group every semester, just like a private group or music therapy practice would do. Now, the Music Therapy Society does provide funds for promotions each semester. We just have to ask for it, and we need to be available to help them at events also. So why is the CDG important for participants, both from the community and from the student population? It helps everyone meet new people and network. It helps relieve stress after work or school, and it provides a low-impact physical activity, almost an exercise. And there are also psychophysiological benefits like lowering cortisol, thus lowering physical stress along with psychological stress. Why is the CDG important for music therapy students? It helps with learning new instruments. It helps meet over 50 areas of AMTA minimum requirements. You can experience activities that can be adapted for use with your own populations. It'll help you be better prepared for internships, board certification, and future careers, and you get clinical hours. Why is it important for music therapy facilitators? You get proof of leadership and proof of management skills. It helps you add other credentials for your scholarships. And you do get clinical hours, including community outreach hours. But by the end of the semester, instead of just having 20 hours, you may end up with 45 or 50 hours, depending on how active the group is during the semester. And it also provides contacts with other university programs and researchers because you have access to all of the available CDG resources. So facilitators, this is your group. Make it yours and run it like your own business. Make sure you keep the CDG academic advisor involved. Right now, that's Mr. Jimmy. He's a huge help and asset, and he'll help keep you on track. Read the CDG handbook and apply what you learn. There's a long thesis copy in the school library. You can just search my name. There's the basic one in the Music Therapy Society Google Drive. Mr. Jimmy has one, and there's one on file in the office. So it should be pretty easy for you to find one. Just read through it, apply what you learn. Don't feel like you have to memorize anything, but it'll really help you if you go through that. Now, have fun with this. Be creative, and remember, be professional, and always put the needs of the others first. Have fun.